Hello everyone, welcome to how to solve this very nice Diophantine equation a squared plus 2ab plus b equal to 16. Our job is to find all possible values of a and b such that a and b are positive integers. So let's start. First, from these two terms 2ab and plus b, we factor out b. So this will become a squared plus b as common factor in bracket left 2 times a plus 1 equal to 16. Now because inside parenthesis we have 2 times a, so to make this a squared 2a squared, we multiply the whole equation by 2. So this will become 2a squared plus 2 times b times 2a plus 1 equal to 16 times 2 will become 32. Now because here we have plus 1, so to make same factor as this 2a plus 1, we add and subtract a in this expression at the left hand side. So this will become 2 times a squared. We add here a plus this 2 times b times 2a plus 1, and since we have added a here, we subtract a here equal to 32. Now from these two terms 2a squared and plus a, we can factor out a. In bracket left 2 times a plus 1, this remains same, plus 2 times b times 2a plus 1, this negative a equal to 32. Now from these two terms we can factor out 2a plus 1. So 2 times a plus 1 as common factor, and in bracket left a plus 2 times b and this negative a equal to 32. Now to make another 2a plus 1, we multiply the whole equation by 2. So this will become 2 times 2a plus 1 times a plus 2 times b. This negative a will become negative 2 times a equal to 32 times 2, 64. Now because here we have 2a plus 1, so we subtract 1 from both sides, then this will become 2 times 2a plus 1 times a plus 2 times b minus 2 times a. We subtract 1 from left hand side equal to 64, and we subtract 1 from the right hand side. Next 2 times a plus 1 times a plus 2 times b. From these two terms negative 2a and negative 1, we can factor out negative 1. In bracket left 2 times a plus 1 equal to 64 minus 1, 63. Now as you can see, this expression 2a plus 1 is a common factor, so we factor out this 2 times a plus 1, and in bracket left 2 times a plus 2 times b minus 1 equal to 63. Further simplify, this will become 2 times a plus 1 times 2 times a 2 a, and 2 times 2b will become plus 4 times b. This negative 1 equal to 63. Now we have a product of two factors at left hand side, and because both a and b are positive integers, means that a is greater than or equal to 1 and b is greater than or equal to 1. And if a is greater than or equal to 1 and also b is greater than or equal to 1, then this expression 2a plus 1 is smaller than this expression 2a plus 4 times b minus 1. So this 63 can be factorized as 1 times 63 and 3 times 21 and 7 times 9. So we have 3 factor pairs. Now we notice that this 2a plus 1, 2a plus 1, if a is greater than or equal to 1, this 2a plus 1 must be greater than or equal to 3. And if a is greater than or equal to 1 and b is greater than or equal to 1, then this expression 2a plus 4b minus 1, 2 times a plus 4 times b minus 1 must be greater than or equal to 5. Since in this first factor pair 1 times 63, this 1 is less than 3 and 2a plus 1 must be greater than or equal to 3. This pair will be rejected and we are left with only two cases, 3 times 21 and the second is 7 times 9. First we solve this case number 1. In case number 1, we write this factor 2a plus 1, 2a plus 1 equal to this 3, and we write this second factor 2 times a plus 4 times b minus 1 equal to this 21. Now move this 1 to the right hand side. This will become 2 times a equal to 3 minus 1, and further simplify this will become 2 times a is equal to 2. If we divide both sides by 2, this implies that a is equal to 1, and in this equation we replace this a with 1. This will become 2 times 1 plus 4 times b is equal to 21. Move this 1 to the right hand side. This will become plus 1, and further simplify this will become 2 times 1 2 plus 4 times b equal to 21 plus 1 will become 22. Move this 2 to the right hand side. This will become 4 times b equal to 22 minus 2. Further simplify this will become 4 times b equal to 20. If we divide both sides by 4, this implies that b is equal to 5. So from this case we get one pair a comma b is equal to a is 1 and b is 5. So the pair will be 1 comma 5. Now we solve this second case 7 times 9. In case number 2, we write this factor 2a plus 1, 2 times a plus 1 equal to 7, and we write this second factor 2a plus 4b minus 1, 2 times a plus 4 times b minus 1 equal to 9. Move this 1 to the right hand side. This will become 2 times a is equal to 7 minus 1, and 2 times a will be equal to 6. If we divide both sides by 2, this implies that a is equal to 3, and replace this a with 3. This will become 2 times 3 plus 4 times b equal to 9. This negative 1 will become plus 1. Further simplify, 2 times 3 will become 6 plus 4 times b equal to 10. Move this 6 to the right hand side. This will become 4 times b equal to 10 minus 6, and 4 times b will be equal to 4. If we divide both sides by 4, this implies that b is equal to 1. So from this case we get a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 1. So the final set of solutions of a comma b will be equal to, the first pair is this one, 1 comma 5, and the second is 3 comma 1, 3 comma 1. This is the final answer of this problem.